In the wake of Donald Trump's controversial handling of the Ukraine conflict and his administration's increasingly aggressive domestic policies, a significant transatlantic rift has emerged, sparking heated rhetoric and raising fundamental questions about the enduring nature of the US-France alliance. At the heart of this escalating tension lies the provocative suggestion by Raphaël Glucksmann, a prominent French member of the European Parliament, MEP, that the United States should return the Statue of Liberty, a 19th-century gift from France, as a symbolic gesture reflecting his profound disapproval of the Trump administration's actions. Glucksmann's bold statement, delivered at a party convention and first reported by Agence France Presse, serves as a potent verbal protest against what he perceives as a betrayal of democratic principles and international solidarity. The catalyst for his outburst was Trump's infamous decision to temporarily suspend military aid and intelligence gathering to Ukraine, a move widely interpreted as an attempt to pressure President Volodymyr Zelensky into concessions favorable to Russia. This unprecedented action, culminating in a televised diplomatic meltdown in the Oval Office on February 28, 2022, sent shockwaves across Europe, fueling fears of a tacit U.S. endorsement of Russia's aggression. Although military aid was eventually restored, the subsequent U.S. withdrawal from an international body investigating the invasion further solidified Glucksmann's concerns, highlighting a perceived shift in U.S. foreign policy towards a more isolationist and arguably pro-Russian stance. The looming phone call between Trump and Vladimir Putin, tentatively scheduled for Tuesday, only exacerbates the anxieties. Trump's repeated expressions of fondness for Putin have further fueled Glucksmann's criticism, painting a picture of a U.S. administration dangerously close to aligning itself with authoritarian regimes. The MEP's comments extend beyond the Ukraine crisis, encompassing a broader critique of the Trump administration's domestic policies. He points to Elon Musk's drastic cuts to U.S. federal government spending, impacting vital health and climate research, as another example of a detrimental shift in priorities. Glucksmann speculates that France could potentially benefit from an influx of highly skilled researchers and scientists displaced by these cuts, highlighting a potential opportunity for France amidst the turmoil. Adding fuel to the fire, Glucksmann's statement also includes a thinly veiled jab at the historical context of the Statue of Liberty itself, subtly reminding Americans of France's own wartime struggles against Nazi Germany. He implicitly highlights the crucial role of Allied forces, including the U.S., in liberating France and preventing its subjugation. This historical context underscores Glucksmann's argument, implying that the U.S.'s current actions stand in stark contrast to its past commitment to defending democratic values and international cooperation. The symbolic weight of the Statue of Liberty, nicknamed Lady Liberty, further amplifies the impact of Glucksmann's proposal. Designed by Frédéric Auguste Bartholdi and installed in New York Harbor in 1886, it represents a powerful symbol of freedom, democracy, and the enduring transatlantic relationship. Its presence in New York Harbor, alongside a smaller replica in Paris, serves as a constant reminder of the historical ties between the two nations. The suggestion of its return, therefore, is not merely a rhetorical flourish. It is a deeply symbolic act intended to highlight the perceived erosion of those very values the statue represents. The backdrop to Glucksmann's remarks is further darkened by the Trump administration's increasingly harsh immigration policies. Recent incidents, such as the deportation of a Brown University medical professor to Lebanon despite possessing a valid work visa and a court order preventing deportation, and the mass deportation of over 250 individuals to El Salvador, again, defying a court order, underscore a pattern of disregard for due process and human rights. These actions, coupled with Trump's aggressive pursuit of immigrant deportations, paint a stark picture of a nation seemingly turning its back on its own values of due process and humanitarianism. Glucksmann's audacious proposal to return the Statue of Liberty serves as more than just a provocative statement. It's a rallying cry, a symbol of the deep unease and growing disillusionment felt by many in Europe regarding the direction of U.S. foreign and domestic policy under the Trump administration. It forces a critical reevaluation of the transatlantic relationship, highlighting the fragility of alliances built on shared values when those values appear to be increasingly compromised. The symbolic gesture, however extreme, underscores the gravity of the situation and the urgency of addressing the growing chasm between the U.S. and its European allies. The Statue of Liberty, a beacon of hope and freedom for generations, now finds itself caught in the crossfire of a turbulent geopolitical landscape. Its very existence a potent reminder of the precarious state of the transatlantic partnership.